we are here. Anyway, good afternoon. How are you doing? I'm on here to play a few tunes. Thanks for coming in. What's the daisy? Let's go. Oh yeah. Evening. I'm doing a live tonight. I told you once I hit my target. A lot of my friends back home have seen my channel and they want to come on and say hi. Swingy Douglas, fine. Me. Arches. Over the fucking wall. People on the team that haven't got spanners. Jay, when you come in, I get you there. I have to wait for until I have 3,000 subs. Then I was going to bring on some of Dublin's finest. Real tough guys. With nicknames. Big Man Ting Rewind, how are you, Max? So, there's loads of people on YouTube and loads of channels and loads of trolls that do anything to get on my panel to show off their cook or their arsenal. And you won't get a chance to do that because you're a pagan and I'm a Christian. And I've got God by my side, always. And just like I left the street corner at 18, it was my corner. Am I going to return back to that corner where I'm from? And I'll bring on a few of my old mates out about that. That ain't nerds. Here. Believe it or not, one of my old friends, He could go on any podcast he fucking wants. And he said, Jude, I'll come on yours. It's like, now, we're all connected by our mammies, you see. Now, that's what you call loyalty. My mammy, Harpo's mammy, Luke's mammy, Yowzer's mammy, all knew each other before we were born. Well, Max, listen to me. Cry a river if you need to and get it out rather than keep it in, honey. You know, because it's separation anxiety. When you lose your friends, your granny, your mammy and your daddy. What? I've had 93 evaluations in 4 decades. And when your ma and dad dies, it's separation anxiety. We're not ready to separate ourselves from our ma and dad. We fucking miss them. You know, but the best thing to do is, rather than bottle up your emotions, if you need to cry, Max, fucking get it out. And after you cry, you might feel, it's not going to fucking bring your dad back, but it's little things. You know, like I said, I've lost a lot of people in my life, and my psychiatrist told me it's separation anxiety, Jude. It's like, obviously you've lost your mother and you've lost your father, and you know what separation anxiety is. Listen, even if you hate my guts, you love your ma and you love your dad, but when they're gone, a part of you is going to disappear. Half of your heart is going to die. And you just look and everybody's getting on with things and you can't understand. Hang on, me ma's just died. So fucking what? So as many more ma's died. I'm not special. But what I have realised, separation anxiety, when you lose people, you have to separate yourself from it, or else it'll give you serious anxiety, and maybe even you might try to take your life and you'll have suicide ideology then. But if you take your life, here, now this, your kids are getting a knock at the door. I don't give a flying fuck whether you like me. A blind Stevie Wonder could tell you I've black teeth. Or that you can tell me till the cows come home. How are you, Christine? I come on here for one reason, not for what all the cunts on YouTube come on. You all come on here for money and all. I could have calling out everybody on YouTube, but I haven't about 8,000 or 9,000 subs by now in a year and a half, easy, if I called everyone out. But that wouldn't be noble. It sparked the fucking life out of 75% of them. Easy. And I'm an old man, a grandfather, with a fucked up back. Well, here, there's nothing fucked up about them. Straight in your fucking car, mate. Boom. Let's go. But anyway, I'm a God-fearing man, and I don't like trouble, because I know where it leads to, because you're not willing to go down the rabbit hole where I am. You know, when I lost my dad here, I lost my best friend on Stephen's Day, Boxing Day, Bert. You know, and that's the only one that I've had problems with separating. And I'll be honest with you, right? When our ma and dad dies, or our friends die, it's separation anxiety. Rest in peace to your mammy, Christine. Christine, like I was saying to Max, the worst thing you can do, guys, is hold things in. You know, because I was a big brother, I always held things in. And you need to be brave. People are always going to criticise you. You know, at my 50th birthday, I had people, well, fair play to you, guy, for admitting that on my 50th birthday, every time I went in the toilet, all the lads, fair play to them. They were very generous, but it's not for me. Do you understand? The last time I smoked cocaine, not snorted it, or fucking smoked it, I had no business doing it. Long story short, I was in a hostel at the time when I did it. And here, I was about to end my life. And a knock at me door, right? You couldn't write it. Check this out. Have a guess what the guy's name was? Nicholas. Nick the Devil knocked at me door. He said, do you want to come in and have a smoke? You've not left your room for like 3 fucking days, bro. You know what I mean? What's wrong? Come in, don't be sitting in your room on your own. He said, can you play FIFA? I said, I'm not good at it, but I can play it. He said, right, get your ass into my room. Hey, Robert. I'm sorry to hear that, Christine, like, but our mummies are watching us, you know. But like I said, a very good psychiatrist helped me with separating. It's called separation anxiety. Listen, I don't give a fuck whether you like me or hate me, but you love your man, don't you? And your dad, right? I'll tell you one thing, you know, when your man dies, it's going to test your minerals. It broke me. It fucking destroyed me losing my parents. You know, I upset my mother on many times, and in all fairness, my mother took a lot of secrets to the grave. You know, yeah. And like I said, I've been around the YouTube community for years. There's people on here twice the length of time, 3 times the length of time, but if you watch my videos, I don't think you'll ever hear me saying hit the like button. I'll hit you with the like button. In a year and a half, this channel, in our circle on YouTube, it's like 3/3. 33, 33, 33, but now the circle is getting smaller on YouTube. There's nice, noble, decent folks on here. Some people have here. There's a lot of people that have illnesses that they can't leave the house. Some people have diabetes, some people have liabetes, and some people have cancer and fucking leukemia and life-threatening illnesses, and they come on YouTube as a release. You know, a lot of people aren't very good with making friends. There's a lot of people out there that have survivor's guilt, you know, that are living on the fucking streets. I was one of them people. You know, every time I don't walk past homeless people. I'll stop, and whatever's in my pocket, I'll say, here, mate, do you want me to go get you a cup of tea? If I'm down at Lime Square, I'll do the exact same. Because I was one of them people, you know, people look down on you. You know, my ma was the exact same, and I swear on my baby's life, every time I walk past a homeless person, I'll always throw them a couple of quid. You know why? Because I'm coming home to a lovely warm fucking house, yeah? Do you understand? And I feel bad sometimes because the amount of homeless people in this city is fucking ridiculous. You know, and I was one of them people. You know, it's like I was going through one of the worst times in my life when I got introduced to crack cocaine. You know, 11 years ago. You know, yeah, it destroys communities. You know, like, who the fuck am I to criticise or judge anybody? I'd be a hypocrite, a walking contradiction. You know, I did a lot of bad things the first half of my life, selling drugs, thinking I was one of the lads. And when I went to England, the ex-partner was having my son, so we come back to Dublin to have him in the rotunda. Now, my plan was just to come to Dublin, have my son, and go back to England, but it didn't turn out that way. You know, I ended up coming back here at 21. I'd nothing. I'd about £800 in my pocket. And I was thinking, alright, I'm either going into the bookies and I'm putting it on a race, or I'm going to do something else. And as I was about to go into the post office, I seen an old friend. And he asked me, was I still acting the bollocks? And I said, yeah. He said, do you want to work for me? I was like, I don't want to work for you, but I'll buy some off you. You know, and I ended up spending £800 on heroin, turning it into £1,600, turning that £1,600 into £3,200 within a week. Except for I wasn't back in Ballyfermot, where I know everyone. I moved into the city centre on me fucking own. Independent. I'm not working for nobody. Fuck that. I work for myself. I'll put my neck on the block. So, I ended up getting myself a little motorbike. You know, couple of phones. Yeah, and I stepped on a few people's toes. You know what I mean? But I wasn't asked. You know. But I got into trouble for selling down there. A couple of big families tried to run me out of that, and like I said here, you've no chance of catching me if I'm on a bike. I don't mean a pedal bike either. You're not catching me. I'll fucking do a wheelie and hit you with me fucking front wheel, mate. And then go. You know, that's one thing I learned when I was a kid up in Ballier. Learning how to joyride, learning how to rob a car, learning how to break a steering, learning how to wire in it. Do you understand? And a lot of other fucking stupid shit you do when you're young. Because you want to impress your mates, you know what I mean? And be one of the boys. You know, but here's the thing about being one of the boys. I grew up in Cherry Orchard Avenue. And a few of me mates hadn't got the bollocks to work with me. Rather than think that, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna swallow all these pills and I'll let you take the flak for it. And that's what fucking happened. But the good thing about that is, all the lads up in Ballier know it. You know what I mean? It's like, and like I said, if you break the rules here, don't bitch about it. You wanted to be one of the lads, didn't you? Well then fucking deal with it, you little prick. Yeah, like that, real quick, bang, straight in the nose. Now look at you, you fucking little midget. You want to break the rules, take my shit and not pay for it, you're mad.
Want to bring your development, IT operations,
so I took the blame from me mates and all.
Meet Jira Service
but you know what? They never had my back the way I had money off. See him?
To deliver value
Out of all the dead mates I have, yeah? You see him? You could cut him. You could choke him. You could waterboard him. And he'd still tell you to go suck your mum. They don't make him like him anymore. And out of all me mates I've ever lost, you see him? I'd swap him for 21 of them. Now, I've made a few statements over the years. And I've made a lot of promises that I never stuck to or kept. My bad, that's on me. You see, I had to be certain about my panel. They all had to be from Ballyfermot. Straight out of Ballier. And here, when it comes to two of my favourite things, music and fighting, all bases covered. You will be invited. Yeah, everybody's welcome. You know, on YouTube, people use their platforms for all different things, and I'm just going to use mine to bring a few old mates on that everybody knows. Now, one observation I've made. If a man can't go back to his old house and estate, being Ballyfermot, he's either told on somebody or you owe somebody fucking money. I've never told on anyone in Ballia, and I don't owe anyone a fucking cent. You see, I took my bane, and I didn't tell me ma's brothers, because if I did, there would have been trouble. You put your fucking hands on me, mate, you're going to pay for it. You can choose your friends, not your family. You know, and I thought my mates were all riding for me, but they weren't. Because as soon as a bit of pressure got put on them, they broke and sang like canaries and fucked me over. I was getting burnt and I was screaming in the back of a moving van. I never told on me mates. And most of them has asked for forgiveness. Ian Gibbons has said to me, Jude, can you forgive me? Of course I forgive you, I'm your fucking brother. Why am I going to tell on you or any of them? It didn't matter. I made a schoolboy error by trusting me mates with somebody else's product, allegedly. But in all fairness, I don't hold any grudges or anything, because if that didn't happen to me, I'd have never come into the UK. I'd have never having the children that I have today. You know, God wanted me out there. You know, and if you don't believe in God by now, here, you never will. You could drop me in a fucking desert, mate, and I don't give a flying fuck who you are. You're a man. You know, either I'm going out on my shield, on my back. You know, there's too many fucking tough guys on YouTube. Right, listen to me. The kind of men that comes on my channel have had more than 50 fights. Amateur. You know, many street fights. Many. Many gangland wars. Many gangland murders. Yeah, you have no fucking idea the world I used to live in. But you will know very soon. You'll find out bits and pieces about me. Shout out to my mod air tank. It's good to see you, bro. Like I said, there's a lot of people that come on YouTube for loads of different reasons. And I'll tell you mine. To put together the best Dublin team we have in our circle on YouTube. You know, when it comes to music, fighting, UFC, boxing, life experiences, we have a cupboard. It's just a shame that I'm gonna have to get rid of a couple of mods. Like I said, and I don't give a fuck if I sound like an old record, but I'm coming on to my 7th year on YouTube. Now there's guys on here a lot longer than I have been, okay? Now, when I say I do this for free, I do it for free. You know why? So I could get a platform. So I could get my old channel back. And we got it back 5 fucking times. To be sure. I've got an army of Irishmen. Yeah, all ready to stuff. Just like thie. He's a little hog. That's what he is, but he saved my life, Christine. You know, like I say, I get a lot of messages off people on Instagram, whether you like me or whether you hate me. It takes 18 months to get an appointment with a psychiatrist in Manchester, and I've had 93 evaluations, and many people have said it to me, professionals. Jude, see you would be a great therapist, a great counsellor, a great mentor, a great coach. You know what I said? Duck! I'm already them 4 things. I just fell out of love with everything when my dad died. I died. So did my life. And now, I live in Manchester. And one day maybe, I will have a future. A wife. Send it. Third record I ever bought. If you look at all the small channels on YouTube, okay, it's like a lot of them are toxic. I won't have anything to do with people like that. I've no competition on YouTube because I compete against myself, and I wish everyone else the best of luck. It's like everybody grows their channel a certain way, and I grew a channel purposely to bring on real G's. You know, tough guys like Mr. Spencer McDermott, Mr. Luke, Mr. Yowzer, Mr. Harpo O'Driscoll. And then we can go outside Ballyer and we can pick a couple more mods. But no, this was always about getting a channel back that was stolen from me. That took 4 years, but we're here now. And like I said, when I hit 3,000 subs, I'll start making content, doing lives. And it's work in progress. I'm not in no hurry, because I already know who's coming on my channel. You know, and I'm not going to have dickheads on my channel. I'll have people that have been in prison, that have been on drugs, that have gone through the system. A team of mobs. You scream, you don't understand me, you get what I mean, where I've been, what I've seen, would make you fucking scream. And if you beat me in your dreams, you got to wake up on apology. Send them my way. Like that. Right, we've got a half an hour left, yeah? And then I'll be on maybe tonight at about 6:30. We'll see. But I want to thank everybody who's ever subbed to this channel. You know, it's like, all I can say is thank you, you know. You know, guys, me fucking chat I couldn't see the chat there. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, Christine, Rob, Lee, Ron, the do Ron, thank you for coming in. Hank, Matthew, Max. Hey, it was only a matter of time, right? I can't do this without the help of me mods. I have a couple of new items coming from my studio. Here, if anybody's got a decent staple gun, wait till you see it. I'm gonna destroy 2 canvases and put them in half in the studio. Shout out to Jimmy the Gent. It'd be the biggest fight in the history of the UFC. Jones versus Aspinall. And I'll tell you who wins. I'm gonna have to go with Tom Aspinall. You know, you back your own fighters. Like, a lot of people give me stick because they say Conor McGregor's a wanker. I've been saying this for years. I went to the same boxing club he did before he was even born. Do you understand? So did me cousins. And it's all in here. You go look at John Bosco and type in Glenn Stevens, Paul Stevens, James. They all went to they were in the Commonwealth Games representing their country. I'm not sure which one it was, but I was in that boxing club even before Conor McGregor was ever alive. You know, my dad, I lived in Bluebell Flats in Inchicore. My dad put me into that. He put me into karate, kung fu, all that shit, and I hated it. He just wanted me to hit back. You know what I mean? I was getting picked on, so he's like, fuck this. I'm not having that, mate. The world is gonna beat you. And I need you to be prepared. You know. But yeah, it'd be the biggest fight, I reckon, and it's the biggest fight in the heavyweight division ever. But I reckon, like I said, listen, when it comes to UFC, if someone said to me, Jude, who's your favourite 3 fighters? Or your favourite 3 fights, right? So, George St. Pierre was always the GOAT for me. Still is one of the GOATs, but then Habib come along and Habib pipped him by that much. You see, Conor McGregor, right? Most Irish people, right, are decent people, but Ireland's a very racist country. You know, I was racist when I come to the UK and a black lady helped me. You know, how fucking wrong was I? You know, my family told me that the Brits are my enemy. But yet, when I come here, British people help me. Do you understand? The fuck with me mind and me morals. And I was like, you know what? These people aren't my fucking enemy. They're fucking helping me. Do you understand? Fuck all that shit. I don't give a fuck. And here, all me fucking ancestors, if you don't like it, fuck off. I name me daughter Saoirse for you. That's it. Yeah. Fuck that shit. Yeah. I was a delusioned, angry little prick. Yeah, that had all his mates in his corner and knew that if anyone touched me, they'd be fucking laid out. But what do you do when you're in a different country and all your mates ain't there to protect you, to watch your six? What are you gonna do then? When all your mates ain't there. Now listen, from life experiences and from certain people's character, and I look at men, right, how soldiers are selected, right? Good fathers make good soldiers, you know, men that are loyal to their partner and love their children and will do anything to give their children a better life than the one you had. What man wouldn't fantasize about providing? Oh shit, guys, it's gonna have to, my thing's gonna go off. Where's the fucking plastic? Oh, it's gonna go off. few minutes, mate. Oh, come on, don't go off. Please, 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 please. Me fucking glasses alone, will you, Mr. Rob? Oh. So, I've watched YouTube now for a few years, been on a couple of channels, couple of panels, and I've got a few bookloads of people's names in. You see, and I did the best I could, and I've selected a load of mods: English, Irish, Scottish, Australian, American. I am not a racist or a gayist, and if I want to say, I'll say to you, fucking racist. Sometimes people need to be put in their places. I'm not screaming at them or deafening. Jesus. Hit me. So, here's how it's gonna go. Shout out to everyone in Ballyer, everyone I know. I've built this channel for us. Romeo, Charlie, Delta, we are a go. We are a go. I always said I just want one person from Ballyer to come on my channel. And guess what? Loads of them have come on the fucking channel. You know, old friends, good friends, family friends. I've always told you I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man, but I know tough guys. Are you afraid of tough guys? Do they intimidate you? Well, I tell you what, I knew some of Dublin's most notorious tough guys who had to be executed in order to stop them. That's how it works. You step on someone's toes, and God only knows. You're looking out your window for friendly and foes. You might even have to jump over the wall and go on your toes. You know. But in the end, you need to have your faith. So we let God show us. I am the littler, not the fribbler. School's always been in session. You fucked up. You missed the lesson. I'm not sitting here effing dressing or stressing. I'm not messing. I can help you. Call it a blessing. Every day, my subs will go up to keep you guessing. And we are chilling. No stressing. No, this motherfucker, see my channel, is all about one big lesson. Send it! I've about 15 minutes left. Later on, I'm going to do a StreamYard. Not a long one. Everything is about progress. If I progress an inch every day, I'm happy with that. You know, the hard work is done. We have a platform. And YouTube is a big place, but I'm part of a community of good channels and bad channels. I've been part of this community now for nearly 7 years. And there's some good people on here. But I need you to understand something. My channel is independent. You will never hear me asking you to hit the fucking like button. Nope. We're not on YouTube for that. Now, StreamYard, on the other hand, now, long story short, 7 years I've done this, and I've not made a penny on YouTube. There's money there waiting for me. You can stay there on my baby's life. I come on here to get me channel back and to take something extra, which was hitting it 5 times. And now I have an audience. I have a little panel of decent guys that won't cross me. You know why? Because they've no need. They're Irishmen. I know they're mammies. You see, this is deep, this channel. We're only a small unit, a little ASU. I put a fucking couple of soldiers together from Ireland, England, Scotland, America, and Australia. And a couple of other countries along the way, like Pakistan and... yeah. I did this to connect with my old housing estate, and I ended up going around the world. I'm a good judge of character, and over the years I've been putting people's name on a piece of paper just in case one day I had my own channel and I needed a few mods I could rely on. Now, another thing I'll tell you, yeah? Any mod questions my decision or my authority on this channel, you can fuck off. Listen, 1.5 years, I'm not going to tell you how I did it. All I know is I've got 3,000 subs in 1.5 years. You know what I mean? And I'm going to use my platform for positive stuff. You know, like, there's a few people that don't like how I've grown my channel, but I couldn't give a flying fuck whether you like it or not. You see, you're not in the UK 30 years. You've not watched most of your mates get executed while you were over in England playing happy fucking families. You understand? It's nothing to be it's nothing to be proud of. I've got killers in me family. Real G's, Dons, allegedly. And here, we don't make this shit up in Dublin. It just is what it fucking is. It's like, you know, when I walked away from all that lifestyle and a lot of me mates ran towards it, it's like, here's what happens is, like I said, you don't realise if you want to be one of the boys and you go and do something reckless and bring something in your fucking house. Do you understand? And the police raid your fucking house and find some fucking gun that you're minding. And then they put it through ballistics and they realise, hang on, this fucking weapon has killed 5 people. Then what you gonna do? What you gonna fucking do? Are you gonna take a gun charge? You want to be one of the boys now? Look, deal with it. You're gonna have to take it, because there's no other choice. You've got one other choice, and here, that's not even on the table, because we don't tell on anyone. Here, you want to be a fucking tough guy, yeah? We'll see if you're not screaming when the feds are saying to you, here, you're getting 5 years, easy, full clip. Here, 12 bullets in it. You're fucked. For every bullet, you'll get a year. I don't know what it is in Ireland, but I know it is. Same in Ireland, the same in the fucking UK. You know what I mean? I'm here to take part, not to fucking play. And it's like anybody who glorifies all that tough guy fucking gangland Dublin and selling drugs, that's fucking honourable. It's bullshit. I've lived it. You know, me friends and family over there, the household fucking names. And they're all known by their fucking nicknames. And I ran away from it. You know what I mean? It's like, and a lot of me friends have been to prison for fucking, I've mates that have done from 1 to 5 years, from 5 years to 10, from 10 to 15 years, and 15 years to 20 fucking 5 years in jail. And they've not lost their shit. You know, and one of my old friends come in yesterday, right? And if you watch the live back, you'll listen to what he said. Gee, would have done 25 years in prison. And he's come out a long time ago, this individual, and he's a top fucking fella. I love him to bits. You know, I grew up with him, but yesterday, he had this fucking honey, I think, or this Hillman. What did he say? What's it called? Oh, fuck's sake. Himalayan, that's it. Himalayan, I think it looks like honey, but it's thick, right? And for this fella to come out and say, Jude, you see this shit? It saved me from a few things. It's like, so I'm going to try get him to come on one night. Harpo, if you're listening, I'd love you to come on one night and explain that to my audience. Like, I went over to Colombia, as you know, to do fucking ayahuasca. And we did one part and we were meant to be doing a second, but I haven't got time anymore. I'm not too sure what it was. It was Himalayan something. I don't think it was Salt Max, because this thing looked like tar. But he was trying to explain it, but I only had half an hour, so I couldn't really finish it with him, like, you know, but like I said, I knew if I grew a platform, I didn't need YouTubers to come on my channel. I'm bringing men on, you know, that everybody knows where I'm from. Men, you know, men that have paid their debt to society and they're even with the fucking house. You know, and I'm over the moon because I grew up with a lot of notorious men in Dublin, right? And here, that's not my fault. You know, that we all moved to a certain area. You know, and you can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. I've never asked my family for fucking that. Like tar, yeah. Nah, fucking right, it's up, I shared it. You know why? Because I grew this channel for people like Yowza, Luke, Spencer, Finn, Tank, fucking Harpo. All the boys up there. And here, if you're not subbed, listen now, don't quote me on it, but I'll get it right. His big brother Kenny, shout out to him for Cherry Orchard Running Club. It's a movement. What this one guy has did on his fucking own is, you can only applaud. He hasn't just got them running. He's got them believing in themselves. He's got them eating healthy. He's got some of them jumping in the sea at 5 in the morning. This guy is a real gladiator, a real Iron Man, a real tough man. So I want to shout out to Conor O'Driscoll, Harpo's big brother. And guys, he has a YouTube channel and it's called Keep Fit with Ken. And I'm sure he has another one. I'll find out the name of it and I'll let you know. But that's where Harpo found out, I'd imagine. Because like I said, I was in his brother's class. He was my best friend. You know, we went to school together. Harpo's dad lived in the same block as my granny in Bluebell. I lived in the other block. My uncle Fran lived in the same block as them as well. And loads of other good families, you know, hard working families. And it's like, you know, it's one thing, listen, you don't get it. YouTube, you have everybody and anybody on your panel. I can't do that. I have to have people that I know that knew my mother. Do you understand? That knew me mammy. And Yowza, Luke, Harpo, Gibbo, Spencer. You know, we're all from Ballyfermot. And they all know me. So, shout out to all the tough guys on YouTube here. None of yous, not one of yous, have the calibre and reputation of the old housing estate I left. And the reputation that allegedly my family and my friends have now. The media call it a cartel. I'm glad I got away from it, you know, because my son ended up going to university. He got a fucking degree. I ended up coming over here. You can hear me missus coughing her lungs up. She's fucking not well. Anyway, I'll give me 2 minutes. We all have a bit of a flu, I'm not gonna lie. It's fucking awful, mate. Hang on. Give me a second. But I'll be back this evening. I'll be back this evening. Like I said, there's a few lads, right? This fucking phone, give me a second. So, long story short, right? I've like 7 minutes to explain this to you and then I'm away. Now, myself, Spencer, Luke, Yowza, and Harpo's mammies all knew each other before we were born. All of them families come from the same area as me. They all know my family and my friends. And where I'm from, if you tell on somebody, really, if you tell on someone, you know about it. Do you understand? And you're taught never to tell. You see nothing, you say nothing, and you hear nothing. And that's what my dad taught me. You know. And that's what he taught me. You know, son, if you ever tell on anybody, you're going to get into trouble. And it's a shit code of honour that you live with. It's like, but when you grow the fuck up and you get to 50, you look back and you say, you know what? See a lot of these cunts now. They can fuck off. Reaching out to me now on Instagram saying, Jude, can I come on your channel? No, you fucking can't. Fuck you. There's a few people, though, that are welcome. You know, like anybody I've had on my channel already is welcome. You know, and I've been putting a couple of mods together over a long amount of time. And the only way to learn on YouTube is to fail in front of the world. Failure is the best lesson in life. So is karma. And there's a lot of nasty people on this app. You know what I mean? That you have to bully women and bully vulnerable people. And you don't even show your face. You're a real tough guy, ain't you? The fuck out of here with that. I know killers. You know. Psychos. Serial killers. I know 2 brothers who have 17 bodies underneath their belt. According to the News of the World or the Sunday World in Ireland, I went to school with two nerds. Two fucking nerds that ended up growing up into hitmen. Do you understand? Allegedly. So the media says. 17 people they murdered. Nothing alleged about it. Stay up. I went to school with them here. Get up there with that in school. I fucking slapped them. But here, make no mistake about it. You can ask any of our friends. We just happen to grow up in the toughest housing estate in Dublin. I ran away from it because me mates fucked me. And it's like I had a son and I said, you know what? Fuck me mates. I'm away. I tried to help my friends. I tried to build something for us. I was sick of listening to them whine and they'd no money. The ma was fucking broke. The ma couldn't pay the electric fucking bill. And I'm like, what are you gonna fucking do about it? Are you gonna do something? That's what I said. You're gonna fucking do something. Tell you what, right? I'll put my neck on the block. Do you understand? I'll put my neck on the block for me friends. And when it come to paying the bill, they let me down. Okay? But I forgive them. Look, we were young, we were dumb, we were naive, we wanted to be one of the boys. And in order to be one of the boys, you have to have an alleged reputation. You have to do certain things and shit. And if I could take all of it back, I wouldn't take one thing back. Because it's led me to where I am now. And if I had to have one thing different, I'd never have my sons or daughters. But anyway, thanks for coming in. I'm away. And tonight, a few lambs are going to get slaughtered. Done. Boom.